After learning the details about the intellectual property rights and how the business ideas and business trademarks are protected and preserved under the uh, legal provisions, we have quite in detail already discussed about all those segments or aspects of legal requirement for an entrepreneurship. Now, next we move in to understand that how we get ourselves or how a businessman can get himself registered through Udyam portal. Uh, Actually, in the current business entrepreneurial scene in India, it is a watershed moment in the government's effort to streamline and empower small and medium sized entrepreneurship. This is a online portal where all the small scale businessmen they are brought in, or maybe they are to bring into and connect them to the registration of these businesses. It is one of the efforts to bring the unorganized sector into through registration towards the organized sector. So this revolutionary platform, that is Udyam portal, which was launched with the goal of simplifying and modernizing the business registration procedure. It is specifically designed for micro, small, and medium-sized firms. As you know, the key component of Make in India program, the main objective of this Udyam portal is to promote the economic growth, job creation, and overall development of India's business environment. Actually, the entrepreneurs who use the Udyam portal who use this Udyam portal starts on a very user-friendly journey to formalize their business. This site, that is the website, it provides a streamlined and digitalized registration process, which is very, very simple and easy to get yourself registered on this platform, and it replaces the previously used Udyog Aadhaar system with a more efficient and accessible model. Prospective business owners may easily use the online interface here. That is online interface. They by giving relevant information for their business classification, that is what kind of organization they are going to start, generating Udyam registration certificates, and enjoying a variety of government advantages for the small and medium sector, that is SMEs. Actually, this transition to digital registration not only speeded up the procedure, since it is more convenient and more people are now coming on to get themselves registered here. So it has not only speeded up the procedure, but it has also accorded with the government's objective to create more inclusive and technologically driven economy. So, beyond the practicalities of registration, the Udyam portal functions as as a very comprehensive reference center for entrepreneurs. It offers a variety of knowledge, rules, and assistance to business from many industries. Uh, because this portal connects people on the single platform, from the point of view that to bring them into or streamline into on the registration part. The portal, it serves as a bridge between the entrepreneurs and government schemes. Actually, it connects the entrepreneurs to the government schemes related to the financial aid or training program, or maybe which are specifically the training programs, including seminars, workshops, etc., which are especially designed to improve their skills and competencies. So, before we go into detail about how to use this portal, let us first understand the criteria for MSMEs, that how we classify them or maybe group them under as a micro, medium, small enterprises. So MSMEs, as the word itself tells, that it is MSME. M means micro, S means small, and M means medium, E means enterprises. So what is the definition for each of them? The micro enterprises, they where the investment in plant and machinery or equipment does not exceed 1 crore rupees, and that means that the capital investment has to be limited to rupees 1 crore, and the turnover should not increase the or exceed the limit of 5 crore rupees. So there are two different parameters. One is the investment and the other is the turnover. So investment should not be more than 1 crore, whereas the turnover should not be more than 5 crore. The second category, that is your small enterprises. Small enterprises are where the investment in plant and machinery or equipment, it is not more than 10 crores here, and the turnover should not be more than 50 crores. So in the micro we had 1 and 5. Here we have 10 crores and 50 crores investment and turnover respectively. And the third category is the medium enterprise. Medium enterprise, where the investment should not be more than 50 crores, whereas the turnover should not exceed 250 crores. So on this parameters, on these parameters, that is the parameters of investment and turnover, we categorize or classify the size or scale of the enterprises as whether they are micro, small, or medium. So after understanding this, let us check on that how we log on and how do we register on Udyam portal if we are starting a new business. This is the uh, actual on the website of the government. This is the these are the detailed steps that are given. So let us understand that how do we go for that. Actually, the government has organized a full system for of facilitation for the registration process, which is maybe as follows. Maybe I'll be just summarizing some things for you. It is an enterprise. For this process will be known as Udyam, and its registration process will be known as the Udyam registration. So the person or the business which is going to be registered here, the enterprise will be called the Udyam, and it is the Udyam registration. A permanent registration number will be given after once you have registered yourself, and after the completion of the registration, you will be issued a certificate. Issued a certificate which will be done online, obviously, and that certificate will have a dynamic QR code. A QR code from which the web page on your portal and the detail about the enterprise can be accessed. There is no need to get your registration renewed. It is done once and it remains permanent. And there is single window systems at champions control room and at DICs that will help the businessmen in this process in getting yourself registered. And this registration process is totally completely free. No money is charged in this, and no cost or fee are to be paid to anyone. So it is simple. It is not very complicated or very lengthy. It only has few steps. That is, when you are going to register yourself, you will be called as a businessman. You will be called as Udyam, and once you are registering yourself, you will be receiving a registration number, and after completing the whole process, when you will go to click onto the link, you will have a form, and whatever things are required, if you just fill them up, you complete the process, you will be getting a certificate, online certificate for this. And this online certificate will have a dynamic QR code, which from which you can go to the web page, or maybe through the government's portal, and you will get all the details of your means details about your business. It can be accessed from there. Only this much. Now, who is going to help you in getting yourself registered? Maybe at you can go to the DIC people or DIC offices, that is district industry centers in your district or in your cities, wherever you have to find out, and you just go to them and they will help you in this process. Or maybe there is a single window systems at champion control rooms who are going to help you for this, and everything is free of cost. You don't have to pay any amount for that. Next part, this was the process. Next part, MSME registration is free, paperless, and based on self-declaration. Obviously, because you are submitting your own document, so it is on self-declaration. It is fully online, paperless, and obviously no documents or proofs are required to be uploaded for registering yourself as an MSME. Only your Aadhaar card number is enough for the registration. That is, you have one number given on you. Just check on your Aadhaar card. You have a number that is enough for getting yourself registered. PAN and GST linked details on investments and turnover of the enterprises will be taken up automatically from the government database. I just repeat this, that once you are submitting your Aadhaar number, your PAN and GST details will or be automatically be taken up from the government database. That is, you don't have to worry and submit each PAN and GST number separately or individually. And government's online system is fully integrated with the income tax and GSTIN system. So that means once you start your business, you have to follow the compilation of all the rules and requirements, and automatically your business gets integrated with the income tax and GSTIN number system. So once you have your PAN and GSTIN as per the applicability of the CGST Act 2017 and as notified by the Ministry of MSME, you can check out the circular dated 5th March 2021 SO1055E. So this is required for Udyam registration with effect from 1st April 2021. So those details have to be, they are automatically generated if you are registered there. So those who have EMI 2 or UAM registration or any other registration which is issued by the authority under the Ministry of MSME will have to re-register themselves. That is, if you are already a established entrepreneur, a small scale entrepreneur, then those details have to be submitted for the re-registration. And there, no enterprise shall file more than one Udyam registration, but however, any number of activities, including the manufacturing or services, or both may be specified or added on single registration. So that means that if you have maybe more than one business, you don't need to get yourself registered individually or separately. On the same number, you can register all your activities. So what we can do is that anybody who intends to establish a micro, small or medium enterprise, they may file their Udyam registration. They may file Udyam registration online in the Udyam registration portal based on a self-declaration with no requirement to upload the documents, papers, certificates or proofs. Obviously, and it says that if you put in your Aadhaar number, other details will be automatically integrated and coordinated on the same portal. And once you are registered as an enterprise, then you are referred as an Udyam in the Udyam registration portal and will be assigned a permanent ID number. permanent identification number to be known as the Udyam registration number. And you then, after getting this number, you will be getting a certificate which is called an e-certificate. Uh, we also call it Udyam registration certificate because it is generated online. It is Udyam registration certificate which will be issued on completion of the registration process. So this is the complete procedure, not very complicated, a simple one, and with no documentation hassles that you have to collect all your things in order to proceed to the business. And it is short also. If you think that you're not competent enough to do it all alone, then you may go to the DIC, or you can also take the help from some expert, that is legal agencies or consultancies who are dealing in these cases, who are helping the people to register themselves in return for certain amount of token fees or something like that. Now, what about all the entrepreneurs who are already enterprises which are already existing? In that cases, as I have already told you, that all the existing enterprises they register who have registered under EM Part 2 or UAM, they will be registering again or get themselves re-registered on the Udyam registered registration portal on or after the first day of July 2020. And here, all the enterprises who are registered till 30th June 2020 they will be reclassified as per this notification. And moreover, the existing enterprises who are registered before 30th June 2020, they shall continue to be valid only up to the period, only for a period up to I think 31st day or 31st December 2021. They after that date they have to get them an enterprise which is registered with any other organization under the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, they shall register themselves under the Udyam registration. So what we find is that it is comparatively a very simple and easy to follow procedure. The best part or best advantage of getting yourself registered on the Udyam portal is that you get registered and you are now included in the organized sector in a way that you get all the benefits which are provided by the government to assist the newly established small, medium and micro enterprises. That is maybe in terms of financial aid if you required, maybe in terms of some training programs which are organized by the government. Those are required. That those things have to be, you can take a benefit of that participating in workshops. And then maybe once you are registered, then there are exhibitions that take place, so you get an opportunity to participate in those exhibitions and fairs, and maybe you can hold your stall demonstrating your products. And mm, they help you to bring all the registered entrepreneurs on a common platform to meet each other and maybe provide hand holding and networking with each other. You get your bulk orders from these, maybe at the time of the by participating in these fairs and exhibitions, etc. So there is a host of benefit in getting yourself registered on this Udyam portal in order to start your own means at the time of starting your own business. It brings you lots of benefits. So that is all about the Udyam portal. Thank you.